Hi guys, welcome to today's session. We're going to be going through Hwa Rang, the old 29 moves, and then obviously picture format. So without further ado, let's get going.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's lesson. So today we're on to Hwa Rang, which is 29 moves. So we're going to be going through new movements for Hwa Rang, and then obviously going through the pattern in picture format, then having a little chat afterwards. So starting position, mode shall we say C, which is 10. So we remember our A's 30 from the fulcrum, B's 15 from the umbilicus, and C's 10. So 30, 15, 10. So the index fingers just over the other index finger. So your first move is a sitting stance pushing block, so it's on the shoulder line. So you got to remember this is on the shoulder line, not on the center. So your first move from here is over to your left, sitting stance pushing block, Mackie. And then you've got your two single punches, which are on the center line. So it's important to make sure that they're two single, because I have seen people do fast, but it's not just one, two full sine waves. And then you've got your sang Maki. After your sang Maki, or your next new move from there is an upward punch. So it's in line with the jaw. And then from there, you're doing your sliding punch. So sliding is your shoulder width, not the other person's or whatever. Sliding is one shoulder width, which is your shoulder width. And a shift is 5 centimeters, which is a foot width. So when you slide from there, you hear your upward punch, you come back, and then it slides into a fixed stance. Once you've done the fixed stance punch, you pull in the front leg, which is this time is your right leg, into a vertical stance. So from there, it comes on the outside. So from here, your right hand comes from the outside and down. So it's a downward strike with a knife hand. So you're hitting, you're aiming for the clavicle. Next up, you got your four fist punch and walking stance. So once you've done your low block, and you come do your punch, this is the next move where I see a lot of different variations. When you're coming for the punch, when you're pulling, it's a back heel, which this is your left heel coming off the floor slightly. So you're pulling them off balance, You pull them off balance. So when you pull them off balance, it's on your right chest line. When you pull and do the side kick, it comes just between just the rib cage and the chest. So it's just here, not down here. Because if I pull and pull to the chest, I'm going that way. I'm pulling that way like a back kick. Where my body has to go this way. So from here, I pull just there, just pull to the opposite chest line, and then knife hand side strike. So just make sure from here it's 1, 2, so your body's still in line, and then 3. So you're just going from this chest line to this chest line. Sorry about the wobbly side kicks. After that, you got your your 2 punches forward, your knife hand guarding block, your fingertip thrust. So when you've done your fingertip thrust and you turn round to your left, do knife hand guarding block, your 2 high dolios are 75, yeah? If it's a low, if it's a middle turning kick, it's 45. If it's a high turning kick, it's 75, just for the apex of the kick. Because it's impossible to do them both on the same one. Yeah, so you've got to go slightly higher with the apex to get your foot round. So your 2 turning kicks are 75. Once you've done that, you're landing knife hand guarding block and L stance. From there, when you come round, you're doing your low block, your front block and walking stance. You pull the front leg up and down, yeah, into the L stance, obverse punch, yeah. So remember, if it's L stance, this is, reverse, this is obverse, yeah. So bandai, barrow, so it's the opposite way in L stance. So you do your 3 punches, then you do your extra pressing block, you're doing your sliding elbow. So when you're doing your sliding elbow, make sure you look in the direction that you're doing the sliding elbow for this one. Some elbows you do look, some elbows you don't. So for this one, you do, you look the direction. And then next, you just turn around. So this is where, from here, when you've done your elbow, when you come around, the foot just comes together. Don't make an extra sine wave. From here, just glides along and comes high side block. Yeah, so it's a high front side block. Yeah, so it's just on your shoulder line. This hand's down to the side. And then you do a full sine wave up, down. So it does get slightly across, it does get a little bit of a cross. So it's in motion. Yeah, it's not from there, cross there, yeah, it's just from there. So you're crossing slightly. So it's a same again. So then with your eyes, this is on your shoulder line. And then over your knife hand guarding block, foot to foot, knife hand guarding block. Yeah. So that's your 29 moves. So you've got your palm pushing block, you've got your upward punch, you've got your fixed stance, sliding punch. So remember, fixed stance, one shoulder. You've done the punch. You've got the you've done the punch, downward strike with a knife hand, and then you've got the pulling in. Remember, chest, opposite chest. Yes, it just goes to there. 1, 2. So the body's still facing that way. Knife hand side strike. 2 high turning kicks, which is 75. You got the pull in the front foot into the L stance punch. You got the sliding elbow, yeah, which is face, the high side blocks with the outer form, and then obviously with the inner form, and then obviously your knife hand guarding blocks. So they're all really all new moves for Hwa Rang. So I hope I've helped you. Even if you just pick up one little thing new, this is what I'm here for, to help. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that share button, yeah, leave a positive comment. So without further ado, we'll go through patterns in a picture format, and then after that we'll have a little chat.
Hi guys, so that obviously was the individual moves for Hwa Rang, and obviously picture format for patterns. Like I say, any questions, don't hesitate to obviously comment, and I'll try and help you as much as I can. So today, obviously, I think we should talk about one step, which is on obviously from the condensed encyclopedia, is page 630. So for me, as much as three-step obviously is really important, and is your foundations of everything, then obviously your two-step. One step is what your aim is to achieve, or the best of your ability, and you have to practice and practice and practice. And it's trying to make it enjoyable, because people think that step sparring is rubbish, and showing people the importance of the correct tool, correct vital spot. So all the training secrets of Taekwondo is formed around of the step sparring, because you only need one technique to take somebody out, and that's all you want. You don't want to be hitting them twice, hitting them 3 times, because if that's the case, then obviously they're not on drugs, because there's different scenarios. So this is where you have to be aware that obviously one technique sometimes mightn't hurt them, but if that's the case, obviously on drugs, drink, so that takes away obviously the power, or the pain threshold, sorry, I should say. So they can obviously withstand with a lot more. So you have to be aware that obviously what technique you're going to use is going to be take them out, or not really necessarily take them out, I should say, is suitable for the right moment, because you have to be so wary about cameras. It's not like in a different country where it's him or you. In this country, you have to be so careful when it comes down to cameras, that you are be thinking safety first. So your main thing when somebody's approaching you and they're angry, or they're shouting verbal abuse at you, is to step back, whether it's left leg or right leg, in a non-threatening stance. This is non-threatening. Soon as you change this into this, when people look on the camera, they think that you're the aggressor. So the first, you must go from an open palm. This is non-threatening and non-aggressive. And then from there, obviously, whatever leg you got, you got your right leg, leading leg, you've got your jab, yeah, you got your thumb, you got your Songarak, your palm. And same again, but your palm is the same as your ball of your foot. Yeah, it's tough. So you can do some damage with a palm, but same again, give them a warning first, push them away, and say, explain, I want nothing to do with you, please go away. And then obviously, if it comes back again, then obviously you can hit them a bit harder, or use another technique. And remember, your legs are longer than your hands, so distance. So this is where one step plays a massive place in the street. That distance, the angle, hitting them with the correct vital spot, and that's all you need. So like the meaning of one step, yeah, when it's ripped you one blow, that's what it's about. As well as obviously the 3 meanings of tying your belt around once, to inject you one goal, to earn one's master, to save one's master, and to pursue one's goal. That's like your 3 main ones for obviously tying your belt around once, around your waist. So my advice is just keep practicing one step, make it enjoyable, try things. If they work, if they don't work, and if it works, then good. But try and remember the block and conditioning. Conditioning is really important. Obviously, as you get older, you just have to be a bit careful, because your bones get a bit dense. So obviously you're thinner and your skin gets thinner. So that's why it's important to keep multivitamins, drink milk for your calcium. So obviously you keep them bones nice and strong. But for a beginner, obviously just take it easy and think about what technique you're going to use. Use your palm to block them, to push it away, push the punch. You're redirecting the force. There's loads you can do, but it's just practice and practice. So obviously that's today's talk about one step. And like I say, I hope I've helped you, Hwa Rang. And I know obviously the kicks aren't perfect, and like I say, every day is different. But at least I try, and I'm trying to help people, and that's all it's about, trying to help. So thanks very much for today, and I'll see you next time for Chung Mu. Right. Thanks. Bye.